Want to talk today about 10 ways that making your lunch for work the night before translates into success in business. Number one, preparation and planning. So making your lunch the night before, it means that you are building the muscle that it takes to plan and prepare for a task or whatever might be coming up the next day. Now, I used to go and way in my earlier days, I used to make my lunch before I went to work every single day. And I'd have that. But when I got to starting my own business, I kind of took that habit and threw it aside because it wasn't something that I needed to do. I liked the idea of going out for lunch. It was something that I enjoyed, but I didn't really understand how it was affecting my calendar and my bank account. Because number two, cost effectiveness, right? So making your lunch is going to be quite a bit less expensive net over the week, month, year that you are going to be having lunch. It gets you into the habit of knowing what is a priority and what is going to save you money. But if you start thinking about it that way and know that you are making your lunch and it's affecting your bank account positively, that is going to play a big impact in the way that you think about other decisions that you make in your business as well. Number three, time management. So the time saved by having lunch ready mirrors the importance of efficient time allocation in your business. Just like pre-planning your lunch allows you to use your lunchtime more productively, successful professionals and organizations prioritize tasks, eliminate unnecessary activities, and focus on high value work that are going to drive you meaningful results. Number four, nutritional awareness, just like your performance metrics, right? So we're tracking calories, we're tracking macros, we're tracking what's going in and out of our body the same way that we are measuring our KPIs in business. The same way that if we are tracking our food and what's going into our body, we're going to really start to monitor the metrics and the inputs and outputs that we're seeing in our business. So that might be whether it's the gross profit on our projects, the hours that we're looking to produce, whatever the metric is in your business that you are looking to track. When we start tracking what it is that we're putting into our lunch and start tracking what's going into our body, we start building that muscle of what it takes to start tracking what's actually happening in our business. Number five, customization and personalization. So creating your own lunch allows you to complete control over the ingredients that you put in, the portion sizes and flavor profiles, much like how businesses develop customized solutions for their clients. This approach demonstrates the value of understanding specific needs, tailoring offerings, and creating personalized experiences that differentiate you from your competitors. So be creative in your lunch, be creative in your business. Offer something to your customers that nobody else does. Number six, discipline and consistency. So probably, I would say this is one of the most important in my books, but discipline and staying consistent in making your lunch is going to really translate how you show up to work and how you do everything every single day by sheerly acting. And like this morning, for instance, it was about 6:30 in the morning and I didn't make my lunch last night. So I was forced to make it today and I was already behind the ball, but I was still frying up chicken on the frying pan at 6:30 this morning because I knew that if I was going to go to work, then I needed something to eat and I wanted to be in control of that. So I wanted to really, really get into the habit of building that discipline muscle over the last year or so. And it's been tremendously effective. Number seven, risk management. So by preparing our lunch, it really reduces the risk of unhealthy food choices that we are put in our body, as well as unexpected expenses, similar to how businesses implement risk management strategies or SWOT analysis or whatever you do in your business. Number eight, creativity and innovation, right? So experimenting with different food and still maintaining within the macronutrients that we're trying to put into our body by getting creative, because we don't want to eat the same thing, or most of us, unless you're on a very, very strict plan or you have very, very specific fitness goals, you're not going to want to eat the same thing every single day. But you have a framework that you can work in and or around, and by getting creative, it is going to start building that muscle about how you can work within an annual budget that you may have, but also get a little creative as to how you disperse the funds. Number nine, resource allocation. So deciding what to include in your lunch is, again, it's strategic resource allocation in your business. right? So you balance nutrition, taste, preparation time, and cost, just as businesses would carefully distribute their financial, human, and technological resources. Let me say that again. Distribute their financial, human, and technological resources to maximize efficiency and output. And number 10, self investment and long term thinking. So, making your lunch is fundamentally an investment in yourself. It's an investment in your health, in your productivity, and your financial well being. Right. So, this mirrors the business principles of investing in your long term growth, whether it's through employee development, research and development, or strategic infrastructure that you may be looking to improve in your business at all times. Making your lunch is not just making your lunch. Making your lunch is synonymous with effectiveness in business. And I encourage every single one of you to make your lunch. Stay healthy.